Guinea shows us right now. He might be leaving the business now, but weather has always been on his radar.
That's pretty much it.
Whether he's predicting storms,
hit and miss type showers,
or checking the temperatures,
checking it with temperatures.
somewhere in between, Dave Miller is making us laugh.
Dave's here to talk about the weather.
We were talking about the snacks we were going to have after the show's over with during the break. Just to let you know. Yes.
He can keep facts and figures in his head like no one I've ever seen, which makes him a great meteorologist. But he's also so fun to be around. He's one of those people that really makes the newsroom, your workplace, a lot lighter place. You know, he's always good for a joke or for goofing off or for a chat, and he just loves to make people smile.
After 40 years of forecasting, it's funny to think his meteorology journey started with the 7th grade science project.
The science fair was on a Thursday night, and so we predicted the weather for the upcoming weekend, and we predicted some bad storms for that Sunday. And as it turned out, that was the day of the Oaklawn tornado down there. It did a lot of damage, and if I remember correctly, there were some injuries back then. So all the teachers on Monday when we came into school were a little taken back as to what we, had come up with. So I thought, hey, this is kind of fun. Good afternoon, everyone.
Since then, he's learned a thing or two about the weather, and he's taught us some things too.
Our role as a meteorologist, especially in severe weather, is to be the calm voice. And I think if there's anything that sort of emphasizes or shows what Dave has been, is he's been calm, cool, collected from day one.
Dave Miller, just such a true gentleman, always had a kind word for everybody. He was always the best at what he did, except he would never admit it. He wouldn't tell you. And he always came up with great, great stories. Stories either about his mom or about his crazy worldwide trips, and those are things that we're going to miss.
And in true gentleman fashion, he says he'll miss you too.
Thanks for letting me come into your home for the last 28 years. And it's been fun. It has.
But it's about time we thank Dave.
If you see this guy out and about, be sure to wish him the best of luck for a well-deserved retirement. So thank you, Dave.
All right, thank you, David.
Thank you, Dave.
Yes, we do thank you, David. We thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
And you have lots of friends. And hey, they're all here in the studio.
I didn't know we had this many people in the building.
We're here for you and the cake.
Well, thank you very much. Yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate all of that. And it's been a pleasure working with everybody for all these years, and all the people who have been here prior to this group of people. And we've had a lot of folks. I was mentioning something that some of the people like John Chandick and Tom Milburn, and Tom worked here for a while. Right. And then I worked with him in Illinois prior to that, so it's a small world.
And a lot of those people have been saying hello to you. And
yes, I have heard from people I haven't heard from in years. It's been amazing. Yeah, I was going to say, Mr. Zalaski and I have had this ongoing joke when I'm usually doing the weather when he walks in the door, and he will kind of point over like this. Or one day he was walking in the door and he started doing this and realized I was on the air, and then he kind of went like so.
And I know you've told some people, but what's ahead for Dave Miller?
Well, I've been working on my genealogy business, and that's what I'm going to be doing starting Monday, I guess. Yeah, it's theancestorguy.com. So be working on Irish records, American records, and so I've been doing that for a while, and that's where we go from here.
Helping people trace their genealogy in Ireland.
With their genealogy, right.
Yeah, very nice.
So, been doing some presentations in the last couple of years or so, and we'll continue that.
Well, we are sure going to miss you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And thank you very much for the cake. Well, is that the reason these people are here?
Yes, that's okay.
I was kind of wondering. I didn't know these people before.
You've been thanking people out there, but we thank you because it's been a privilege and an honor. You're just a class act.
Oh, thanks again.
Just
I
a
appreciate
good guy.
that.
No doubt about that. All right. And we'll be back right after this.